So, hello and welcome. And I am so excited today, really, really excited and honored to have Joey as my guest.
Oh, thank you
And
for having me.
and Joey to me is an amazing, inspiring woman. And
Oh,
especially why I wanted to invite her and have a chat here together is because to me, Joey, you are someone that really embodies the new paradigm living. And I know you have so many wonderful stories to share that are so inspiring. So, yeah, I'm excited to hear them. So, welcome, Jovi.
thank you so much for having me.
Would you like to tell the people maybe just very short, like where you come from? Because you are
Ah,
a freedom leader today. You are coaching. I know you're doing hypnosis, right? You're doing
yes,
a lot of wonderful things to support people to more freedom. And
yes,
but you haven't this coaching is pretty new, right?
it is. It
You have
is. Yes.
a totally different background.
Yeah, let me give you a bit of my background. I live in Hong Kong, but I have also lived in the United States before, where I went to graduate school there. I also worked there for a few years. And I've actually been working in the corporate world for almost 2 decades before I quit in 2010. Um, my father passed away so suddenly in 2010, and it got me on a journey to really look for who am I? Why am I even here? Am I happy? Do I like what I have right now? And I believe it's the universal law that you ask the question, the answer has to come. So a lot of healers, teachers, modalities just all of a sudden pop right in front of me. So at that time, I took the bravest step I've ever taken in my entire life. I quit the corporate world. I did not know what the next step was. And I gave myself the opportunity of time, actually, I should say the gift of time to just explore and allow myself to live a different life. And it took me several years to learn many different healing modalities. Um, I would have never thought that I would become a healer, a facilitator, never in my life, but eventually it became my passion. And I just felt like, oh, I need to share what I've learned with people. So starting 2013, I became a quantum healing hypnosis technique facilitator. And I went from level one all the way to level three and eventually become a teacher myself. And I do tarot reading and energy healing, crystal therapy as well. Those are just, all the things that I love. But interestingly, we talk about new paradigm, right? All the way until last year, there was COVID. A lot of my clients, they're overseas clients. They come from other countries to Hong Kong to see me, to have sessions with me. And then with the lockdown and everything, I wasn't able to do a lot. And I got into like this humongous fear about money and business. Like things are not coming. The outlook was not good. How am I going to go through all of that? Honestly, it wasn't like I got to sleep on the street or anything. I still had money, but I just had this tremendous fear. But thank God for this fear because it was so huge that I figured out I needed to help myself. I needed to do something different. I needed to maybe find help that in places that I've never looked at before. And one led to another. Um, I found my mentor, Nick Bro, and I joined his group, the Freedom, the Power Manifesting Collective. And from that, I follow my highest excitement and joined his Freedom Formula Facilitator training and became a freedom leader myself. And now I am a breakthrough coach. But the most amazing and magical bit about it is last year, in the midst of my worst, I wouldn't say rock bottom, but it was quite close to it. I realized, whatever I've been doing wasn't working, but I didn't know, how should I do differently? What should I do? And Nick's teaching was very simple. Actually, it was everything about the simplest universal law, the law of attraction. But I love the way how he teaches it. It's all in the practical way, and it's all about living in the new paradigm. And what is about the new paradigm? It's no longer, if things are not working out, you work harder, you push more. No, because everything is about a vibrational match, and your work is on your vibration. And I have known the law of attraction for more than 10 years, at that time. And it was always at a cognitive knowledge base level. And, I never really put it into a consistent day to day practice. But last year, I had that space and time, like really go even further inward and start practicing it consistently, like observing where do I put my focus on, what kind of thoughts I was thinking every day, how am I feeling, do I want to continue to feel like this? And because I have total freedom, I can choose to feel a different way and tune into how I feel moment after moment. So it's not like I haven't been learning through the past many years. I've been learning from great teachers, but what shocked me was I found out last year I was still pretty much living in the old paradigm. Like, wow. But the new paradigm is so much easier, so much more fun. And as soon as I jump into the new paradigm by practicing, my life has become so much more fun. I become so much more relaxed and chilled, and seeing the magic I create in such a short period of time. It's really as if I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. It's really like that. So it's been a fun ride. Having said that, it's not like a place where you have arrived and you never go back,
Mhm.
because we have, long standing old pattern
Mhm.
of your thoughts, your behavior. And, there will be times that I got right back to the old paradigm, but then my awareness has been working up better and better. So I could observe myself, oh, I'm in this. And now I no longer resist contrast or wobble. Every time I experience that, I know something is coming. There's a gift to it, no matter how unpleasant. I just allow myself space and time to, okay, let's feel it. Let's allow whatever it is to come. Allow, why am I irritated by that person? Why am I feeling this way? Then just get into deeper layers and then let it go because it doesn't serve me anymore. And then go right back to the new paradigm, which is a way more fun land compared to the old paradigm.
Oh, that is so beautiful, Jovi. You said so many wonderful things in there. Yeah.
Oh, thank
And
you.
yeah, I love that you mentioned that's where we met in this Freedom Leader Facilitator program. And
Hmm.
it, I think that you would agree to say that it's so wonderful to have the support, have other people around ourselves that think this way too. I know when you're
Totally.
just alone doing your thing. And what I really think this is so valuable because I can see myself, I feel myself in your story, what you said about, I know this. I mean, I read about the law of attraction 20 years ago and same thing, gone through lots of healing modalities. And then
Hmm.
out of a sudden, when you realize, hey, I am the creator of my reality. Like
Hmm.
I get to choose.
Hmm.
It took so
Yeah.
many, and that it just changes everything. And I think today there are so many people that are at that point where we read everywhere. You are the creator of your reality. Get into your power here. It's about vibration and these universal laws. And most people know that or theoretically,
Hmm.
but really living it, there are so few people really embodying it, really living it, really trusting. It's like,
Hmm.
oh, that's nice, I create my own reality, but when it comes to finances or my business, I'd rather go by the old paradigm, marketing
Yeah.
strategies and things like that. And I know
Yeah.
that when you started again now with your coaching business, that that was very, very different and it's so inspiring. Would you like to share
Yeah,
some of that?
of course, of course. This whole coaching practice is totally new paradigm, at least to me, because, well, Nick is amazing in everything, and he taught us, you should post every day, be consistent, all of this on social media, which is good. But I felt differently. Deep inside, I felt like, I don't feel like doing it. It's not of my highest excitement. So I'm just going to do it whenever I feel like doing it. And every time I did a post, it's all inspired because I wanted to. I feel that impulse. I want to do it. And little did I know, the things that I post are so different from what I used to previously. And eventually, I just got so many people respond to my posts, and I don't even write long stories. It's like 1 to 2 sentences. My photos, sharing my joy. It could be a piece of cake and a cup of coffee, but I just thought, oh, I have such joy I want to share. And and yeah, people love it. And I became the example to show other people in the group that, this is the way to do. It shocked me, truly. But then again, I am not completely surprised because I do it by vibration
Mhm.
rather than the working, the efforting, the strategy, the this and that. Nothing wrong with that. But I choose this way through just vibration, just trusting and having fun every time. I just have fun to do it. And if I don't feel like posting, actually, I only post like once every week or sometimes even, you know, longer than that. But people thought, they actually told me, oh, I thought you post way more frequent than that because I just feel your energy there. So I didn't realize actually you have your energy projected through anything that you post. So it's the energy and vibration that you hold when you do the post that matter way more than, you know, what you try to write, I suppose. Um, and it's also about the intention. My intention was just to share my joy and love and excitement, and it wasn't to get clients, it wasn't to promote myself, it wasn't to promote my service. um, so just by having fun and relax and feeling excited about it, it's a completely different story. That's one thing. And another thing is about getting clients. So far I still haven't gone to promote myself in any way. But even when I was just very early on in the training, I already have people asking me, like, you're so good. Why are you still practicing? Do you offer any package? I want you to be my coach. And I was like, sure, I would love to do that. And then, I wanted to work with corporate. I was just, I saw some ladies post and I got so inspired for no reason. I just wanted it. I wanted to work with corporate accounts. I want to have corporate clients. And I got a big corporate client. It's like, I just need to desire it and truly understand the law of attraction, which is you want it, it's already there. And it can only come to you when you have no resistance.
Mhm.
So I think one of the major key that I want to share with people here about the new paradigm creation, I think everyone kind of know what is the law of attraction. Like what you want, you can, it's already there. Ask and it is given. It's already given, but only vibrationally. It needs to come to you in the physical sense. But the part we need to play is to stop the resistance. If I want something but keep having expectation how it is going to come to me, when is it coming to me? Are we there yet? Why is it not coming to me? I would be focusing on the lack of it. And I might be efforting, doing this and doing that, trying to figure out. But I was so chill and cool about the whole thing. I just know I want it. And then I kind of forget about it. and go about my, other stuff. And it came to me like, wow, as if by magic. And it just kept getting better and better. I'm not saying that I am perfect, but what I feel I've done right was I have this pure desire. I want it. I don't worry about it. I don't create resistance by worrying, focusing on the lack, or demanding it has to come to me in a certain way, or trying to effort it to create it. I was quite chilled and allow, um, okay, this is what I want. If there's anything I need to do, I'll get the impulse, I'll get the excitement to do it. So I was just like, I'm waiting for the impulse, for the excitement. And when it comes, I'll do it. So I think this is a big thing that we all need to remember and notice.
Mhm.
Whatever we want is already there. We just need to get out of our own way. And oftentimes I got in my own way still. Like, oh, now I have, all this amazing client. I start worrying about, oh, what if after the next 3 months they stop coming to me? What if? Then I caught myself. I have to stop myself right there. And I remember, stop focusing on what I dread, but start focusing what I desire. Like, I want this to get even better, to get even more fun. I got even more abundance. So tune into my desired outcome as opposed to this the old thinking pattern of what if.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely. I love that, Jovi. That is such a wonderful message. And of course, none of us is perfect in that sense. And that's part of we're here to play. That's what I feel in my heart. Like we're here to make experiences, we're here to play. And without this contrast or these different things, how would we know what we want? And it's about like what we want to choose.
Exactly.
And one thing that
Exactly.
you said, oh, I lost the thread there a little bit, but you said, yeah, no resistance. We have to allow ourselves. And I think also, would you agree with that? That I think for both of us, we have realized that all it is, I want to feel good. It's a
Mm-hmm.
feeling state. And when we realize that, and this feeling good is enough, then there's no resistance, and everything that comes is just a bonus to that. Like I'm walking through
Yeah.
life, I'm happy, I'm feeling good, I know that I have the power to choose how I want to feel.
Yes. It sounds very simple, yet when you really practice that in your life, it may be quite challenging at first, but once you keep on practicing, it will get easier and easier. And my secret weapon is whenever I feel stressed and doubtful and a bit unsettled, the best way is to drop everything, at least for me. Just
Mhm.
drop everything. Chill the hell out of it, forget it. Have a glass of wine, watch some Netflix, doing nothing. And, just get back to that, oh, enjoying life mode, feeling good mode, forget about everything. I'm not in competition with anyone. I'm
Hmm.
not late. I am perfect as I am. And, sometimes I even ask myself this really good question. It's like, what if tonight is the last evening of my life? Will I continue to spend my evenings stressing about these things? Or will I enjoy my last evening? Of course, I choose to enjoy. Then I'll have my glass of wine. I may have my cake. I may eat whatever I feel like. I may watch whatever I feel like watching. Just chill and enjoy life. And that put me right back to that feeling good, that high vibe place. And then, whew, everything become easy again.
Oh, I love that. I love that. What I often do when I feel like I'm efforting and trying to do something and I'm just like, I'm not feeling good, I sometimes just lay down on the floor, right where I am. I just lay down on the floor, just give up. And we had a
Mhm.
good laugh about that with some clients of mine, that my advice is they start to do that at home too. And sometimes my husband's just stepping over me. It's like, oh, there she is on the floor again. Just
Yeah.
how to, okay, stop whatever you're doing. And when we really know that it's 100% vibration, that becomes priority. And until
Yeah,
we make
because
it priority, it's so easy to get into, oh, I have to do more, I have to do this. And one thing that
yeah.
you said that is so important, I think you said it's not like this living in the new paradigm, living this, it's not like we get there and then we're there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we need to continue to focus. We need to continue practice. We need to continue to make it a priority. And
Yeah,
that's really important, I think, because some people think like, oh, they're just up there and happy all the time and it's so easy. And yes, it is easy, and still it requires that when we feel that we have a strategy and that we just keep focusing and keep making a priority and keep reminding ourselves. And that's what I love to do with this, to share this with more people, that we can remind, because we all know this deep in our heart that this is the way it works. Like somewhere deep in the heart, we know. And when we get reminded and we have these inspiring stories, it's like, yeah, and it is possible for you too, for everyone.
it is possible for everyone. If we can do it, anyone can do it.
Absolutely.
And it has been slightly more than half a year. And look at all these magics and miracles that we already created for ourselves, right? All we need to do is just to choose. But you are totally right about it's not like we are up there all the time. It's still, this roller coaster ride. And that's what makes life fun. And that's what help us to learn and grow and expand, right? So other people may look at us and put us on a pedestal, thinking, oh, she's doing so great. She's right there and here and there. But seriously, we have a good network of support among, the facilitators. Um, and we talk all the time. And, we have our own fair share of insecurity, doubt, this and that. But it's normal. We are human being having this human experience. And it's even enjoyable, to be completely honest, because we are here to experience emotions, right? Other planets may still have emotions, but may not have this wide range and this intensity. So we got to enjoy this, which is insanely good, right? So we got to experience all of that. But it's all a part of the process. And then I think through this process, we both find out that we don't have to feel so bad about ourselves when we get into a wobble, get into a contrast. There's no more, I should have known better, I should have done better.
Mm.
No, it is what it is. It is perfect, even when you are in a big, humongous contrast, because at any given point in time, we are co creating with our higher self, aka inner being. And everything is perfect as it is. It's just there for us to learn and grow. There's no wrong path at all. There's no such thing as a mistake. There's no such thing as, oh, that's wrong. No, everything is right.
Mm.
Everything is a gift. So give yourself love and compassion. Know that you are already doing very well. Like you never give up, no matter what. You are here today. And life can be even more fun. It doesn't need to be difficult. It can be easy and joyful. And yeah, at times it can be challenging as well, but it's the fun, it's the part of the journey. So just remember the basic. Everything we want to create basically is for the feeling behind. It's not about the house, it's not about the money, it's not about the lover, it's not about the job. It's always about after we get it, we think we will feel good. We think we will be happy. So it's the feeling good and happiness that we are after, actually. And you can never achieve feeling good and happy by feeling bad and unhappy, right?
This is like we think, some people think, oh, we need to work hard and effort to achieve ease, and that's also like, no, it doesn't work that way. But that's how most of us learn it. Oh, that was so
Yeah.
beautiful, Joey. That was such a wonderful message. And
Oh.
just to wrap this all up, I mean, I know I share all the time. It's like I didn't get here by myself, and no one has to walk this path by their own. There's so
Mm-hmm.
many coaches out there. There's so many possibilities to get support and to get into a community and have like-minded people, because it becomes so much more easier and it's just so much more fun. And then we can laugh about our contrasts together and we can remind each other, and
Mm-hmm.
that's so so valuable.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's 100% vibration, and allow yourself to have fun.
Yes, yes. And whenever in doubt, whenever you're stressing about anything, drop it. Just focus on having fun. Focus on doing whatever that makes you feel good.
Mm. Oh, that is so wonderful. Thank you so much, Jovi, for taking the time for this. And we
Oh,
have
you're
so much
most
to talk
welcome.
about. I guess we'll, I would love to have another talk with you
Sure.
time.
Okay.
So much
That
for
would be
sharing
lovely.
this.
Well, thank you for having me today. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it tremendously. Thank you.
And bye bye out there.
Bye.